When you are angry, when you have guilt, when you are blaming someone, when you are condemning, negatively judging someone, it's showing you have a fear of love. You would not think that, but not accepting reality means you're opposing reality. Being angry means you're not at peace. Guilting someone, shaming someone means you do not have forgiveness. You do not have love. So in that moment, what you're telling yourself is you feel safer in your defensiveness. You feel safer being angry and condemning someone and judging someone than forgiving them and accepting them. You feel safer pointing out guilt outside of you and shame outside of you to blame someone for something outside of you because you're afraid of love. You don't think love and forgiveness is the stronger answer, and it always is. It protects you because the mistake we make is we think our guilt, our anger is going to the situation, to the person in that moment encapsulated in time. No. That moment that's encapsulated in time is here in your mind, and your feelings about it, and your narrations, and your perspective about it, your beliefs about it, how you regard it, how it is going to be inside of your mind. It never leaves you. Your thoughts never leave you. Your thoughts are not going outside of your mind, outside of the physical self, into the situation or the other person outside of you. That's not what's happening. In your mind, that's what's happening, but that's not what's happening in truth. And that is telling you then you choose and believe you are safer in your anger, in your guilt, in your blame, in your negative narrations than you are in your own forgiveness. Because you're actually in fear of forgiveness, not for the other person. You're afraid of love. You're afraid to forgive things. You're afraid to let things go. You're afraid to shift your mindset, your perceptions, your beliefs, because that's death to the individual ego. It's the ego who's separated from love, separated from God. You have guilt, shame, and anger, and blame, and condemnation, and judgment, and fear. That's what the ego created. And in order for the ego to maintain its individual identity, it's going to maintain its conviction in those things and always see them, project them into the world to keep itself alive. That is why we fear love. We fear killing our individual self, which is rooted in the opposite of love, which is separation. What's the opposite of love? Guilt, shame, fear, judgment, complaining, anything negative is the opposite of love. And we don't want to give those up because we want to keep seeing it in the world outside of us, so we have a reasons to justify to keep that part of us alive, the part of us that is afraid of love. So whenever you catch yourself upset and angry, you want to forgive that so you can protect yourself with love. Where can you focus on acceptance? Where can you focus on forgiveness and grace? And where can you focus on being grateful in your life? And that will protect you and show you how to be comfortable with love.